Okay. Two things have happened that I know people are manipulating the environment I'm in. Okay, so this morning I left room 552 at the Hyatt Regency in Sacramento. The room was a mess. There was two beds. There was shit all over the beds. The furniture wasn't arranged properly, and I left. I had to buy some clothes. I was trying to get it done and make sure I could make it back before checkout time. And when I got back, the room had been modified. All of the furniture had been moved back in place. There was a tray of food that had someone put a cover on. The towels had been hung on the furniture like I was throwing in the towel bullshit. And what else? There were no beer cans from the minibar. The minibar had been replaced. They said the lady at the housekeeper said she did it. I if she did, she's not the housekeeper. She's somebody else. Anyway, so that happened. I bought a new phone today. I'm recording with it right now. I'll do one shot of myself just so you can see who I am. Anyway, I got a new phone and it came with this charging cord, right? I bought a new bag today. There was nothing in the bag. I bought a extended battery pack. I don't give a fuck what that means, but I bought one because when you're as migrant as I am, sometimes it's really important that you have one. But it came with this little cord, the old style USB, micro USB plug, and it came with this, a USB to USB Type A, I think, to C, right? No big deal, right? And the reason I knew it is because I was running out of battery as I was eating dinner or eating late lunch, and all this thing has are these plugs, right? The USB A plugs, and then the micro USB in plug for charging. And so I didn't have I couldn't charge the device. I didn't know that this was in the pack for the there was a separate set of charging accessories, right? And it's white, right? These white cords, all of the accessories in there are someone may have stolen some of the other ones. There's two other ones. Anyway, these are the other ones that came with it, right? So, it says USB-C, USB-C, USB-A, traditional input. And I didn't know that this was in there. But so I searched through my bag, I searched through the stuff that came with the phone, and all the phone stuff was white. Well, I just came into the room, and lo and behold, on the floor is this cord, right? This cord. That to that. I did not have this. Someone else put this in the room. All right? I didn't have it. This was on the floor. Somehow it got in the room. And I told the guy to only make me one room key. So what the fucker do? The fucking asshole. He gives me a key, right? And then he slides this other key in the welcome thing, right? Total dirtbag move. Joshua from the front desk. And then I complained about it. And as I was complaining about it to the supervisor, the room service comes up. Well, He's like, can I come in the room? And his name was, he wasn't who he said he was. He was trying to fake like he had a Eastern European accent. It was bullshit. But he said, can I come in the room? As soon as he came in the room, something weird happened. And then he knocked down the Axe spray, because I sprayed the whole room with Axe because I said, I'm going to kill anything evil in this room. All exterminates all, evil, all evil exterminated. Axe. Doesn't matter how to fucking spell it. That's what I was doing. And he came in and he knocked it down. And then this, I don't know, I didn't see him come over here, but this was on the floor. So, you know what, guys? If you're doing this to me, and if you're running somebody behind me, or just fucking with me, fine, stop it. My guess is some of it's testing, like it's a game, but I really think there's malice in this, in that they want to take away G. They want to take away the fact that the only people I seem to be the only person that doesn't sit here and manipulate and sneak around and try to fool people, or mislead people. And it's like, I don't know if this is happening to a bunch of people like me, or if it's just happening to me in such an intense way because of what I've it's gonna be funny, what's happened to me. And like, part of it is the products are related to people, and you get to a point where you're not only a product, you're like an entity, and you might not only be an entity, you may even have an entire world environment that's assigned to you, and so, and it's and what someone would want to do is they'd want to, one, as much as possible, discredit anything I've accomplished and say it was theirs or someone else's. And then two, kind of run behind me and kind of do it better, and then eventually just get rid of me, right? Destroy me. Like, take the magic that I have and the charisma and the kindness and the concern, and then they'll bastardize it because they can't help themselves. It's just if they're doing that, they're going to bastardize what they're not gonna be pure. They're gonna use it for greed. Anyway, but so I have one set of thinking that makes it says, okay, it's kind of fun, and I'm kind of playing detective and having to really watch my environment, but I think it's much more sinister. I mean, when I first met Mia, she made me a plate that said Google. It was a plate of cheese and crackers. It was a G CEO. It was like, she said G CEO. Basically, through kind of the way you create kind of hidden messages. And then there were other messages that people, this is why they stole the fucking phone. There were other messages that had Brian basically saying, no, he's IA. Absolutely, no question. And he sent it out to everybody. And so, and then with that being the case, or like a king or king of kings, anyway, so with that being the case, now they're trying to, there's kind of two things they could do. One, discredit, and try to remove the shine, destroy what I have in my heart through very very illegally justified in bullshit justification of restraints and attacks on me physically. So that would, one, you can discredit him. Two, you can try to get him killed. And then the other approach is, because they've got this virtual environment, they can just run someone behind me, or maybe they want to clean up a mess I made. Maybe they were pissed off about what I did last night. Well, guys, there's, I, and maybe it was for my family's sake. I don't know. I don't care. If my family's a fucking problem with me, they should get the fuck off their ass and actually call me and talk to me. I don't know. They haven't been on my side for a long time. Kathy, and I don't speak to anyone else because, I can never trust their intent being pure. But this didn't happen overnight. This happened to them. But anyway, it doesn't matter. My point is, I just, I don't, I mean, if they don't want me to, I mean, they want to kill me, because they're pissed about what I've achieved, and they want to take it over. And two, they're not straight. They're not transparent enough to actually say what how they feel about it, and they're snooping on me. Like I can't be private. I have no privacy. I mean, it's like, anyway, this you guys, I'm not in what the stuff that happened last night. I can guarantee you some of it was inspired by somebody. I don't know who it would have been, and I don't care. Like, fuck it, none of your business. You shouldn't have been listening. But anyway, I don't know how to stop the access to the room. Like I mean, one thing you can do is never close the door. Leave the door open, because what happens is the key cards, when that door closes, it's like time. There's something there's some model that they have, and it's an alien model, and it's like magic, but they've justified it with some type of architecture. And so once you close that door, you're done. PD and PDD, please don't die. TNT. But like, and like, it's actually not a big deal if the spirits get in. It's a big deal if they stop time and splice it. That's when it's more of a problem, because then you don't know what happened, and you know what they did to you. I mean, I'll be brutally honest. I woke up one time in the hotel in Rancho Cordova, and there was a bunch of shit on my shirt, like down the front of my shirt, like I'd spilled something. And I said to myself, that wasn't there. It was not there when I went to sleep. Anyway, just makes me fucking sick. All right, and it could have just been a hoax, They could have just been fucking with me. But anyway, I'll post this now. Bye. Oh, and I'm happy. I'm not upset. I'm just trying to explain what the fuck's going on, and why I have concerns. And I think what I'll do is I'll leave the door open all night, and I'll put the deadbolt. Is there a deadbolt? Can I put a deadbolt out? I don't think I can. That works. It's not like it's not like I'm. It's just the concept is the deadbolt stops intruders, so I put it out. An axe kills evil. And as I said before, it doesn't even have to hurt it doesn't have to impact the person, just the evil that they intend to wrought. And even so, if they're not evil, or even if you've got a little bit of that evil, it just goes away. Anyway, that's it. Bye.